Hey guys, Lost here, and this mod is so large and has so many things included in it that I had to make a separate video just to fit it all in, and I am talking about the Unsung Vietnam War Mod for Arma 3. This mod has been in development since 2004, and it was in Arma 2. It has finally been ported over and reworked so it will fit into Arma 3. This mod is a complete conversion of the Vietnam War and the Vietnam era into Arma 3 to be played with by the general public. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So what better place to start off than the virtual arsenal to show off all of the gear that this mod alone provides. It adds on all sorts of uniforms, hundreds of different types of uniforms, all with slight variations depending on a different military group or a different rank. From the lowest rank to the highest rank from different groups that were in the Vietnam War, the little rank and insignias are on their soldier, which I think is pretty cool. Obviously there is more than just the uniforms. You can deck them out with all sorts of backpacks, maybe an M16 and AK-47 depending on which side you're fighting on. You can give them boonie hats, helmets, and other types of things that you can really kind of customize to give it a real Vietnam War feel to it. Little cosmetic things like being able to put little things in the helmets or wearing a finger bullet or ear necklace. You know, it's the little details like that that I find really impressive with this mod, and I really enjoy it a lot. Now, of course, on the Vietnam side, there are things you can do that gives it a little more guerrilla feel, a little more dark, and not as uniform. The amount of variations it allows you to create is just absolutely awesome because there are so many options. There's not going to be the same person twice. Now, if you think this is impressive with all the things you can customize on one soldier, we'll have to go to the map editor and just see how many other individual soldiers it allows you to place down and create your own scenario. Now, obviously, a huge feature in Arma is the ability to create your own scenario, and this mod allows you to add so many different units, vehicles from both sides, the United States and the Vietnamese side. Easily 100 different units from each side you can place down to create your own scenario. The sheer scale of this is absolutely amazing. There might be 4 to 5 different options for each category of troop, whether that's a rifleman, a sniper, an anti-armor, each one with their own separate appearances, so you'll never have the same soldier twice, and it makes things so much more vibrant and not as stale on the battlefield, you know, when you have the same units over and over and you're just basically killing clones. So other than all of the gear you can pick from and the many different units you can use to create your own scenario, this map is absolutely huge and awesome. The creators definitely spared no expense when it came to making this map. This is definitely not a hollow shell of a map like I have seen from a lot of other map mods. This one is extremely fleshed out and makes you feel like you are much more in the environment you are trying to play in. There's a beautiful river that runs right through the map, as well as little villages and roads, along with forward operating bases and other military installations. Other than American military bases, there are also a few Vietnamese hideouts you can find, little bungalows, and things that make it look like it's actually being lived in during a wartime scenario in Vietnam. The amount of possibilities on this map and with all of the other things this mod brings to the table is just endless. Whether it's a milsim environment or you just want to have some fun shooting around, maybe in some competitive game modes, I think it would be a ton of fun. There have been so many movies and films about the Vietnam War, whether that's for entertainment or actual war footage that has been released, since that was such a pinnacle time with television and war footage and things like that. I think the Vietnam War is definitely something that a lot of people recognize, and personally it's a lot of fun to kind of explore this era, especially in games like Arma where the possibilities are just endless. There have been a lot of mods like this year and just throughout Arma's history, such as the Irridanus Insurrection or the World War II Iron Front mod. Now I definitely think the Vietnam War mod can go up on that list as one of the coolest mods that has ever been introduced to Arma 3 or just Arma in general. I look forward to the future of this mod and seeing what else it can bring to the table. I am super excited to see what is in store. Since we're at the end, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. Follow us on Twitch. I will see you guys later.
Yeah, on the east. Let's kill the three of them outside of our base.